Hello, my name is Judith and I'll be with you during the next program. We just landed here in Basel and now we are taking a train to the European Parliament in Strasbourg. The internet will be a hot topic next month. The Parliament is deciding if they accept or not ACTA, an important law for all internet users.
C'est un traité commercial qui avait pour objectif, qui a toujours pour objectif, de permettre la coopération commerciale entre plusieurs États qui sont d'une part des États membres de l'Union européenne et d'autres États extérieurs. Pourquoi cet accord de coopération commerciale? Pour défendre la propriété intellectuelle et, on ne le dit pas, mais pour lutter contre les pays qui consacrent toute leur activité à la contrefaçon. Je n'ai pas cité la Cina, l'Inde et d'autres.
Abbiamo ricevuto delle rassicurazioni importanti da Karel de Gucht in questo dibattito, ma sappiamo che il 64% dei prodotti contraffatti provengono dalla Cina, che non fa parte dell'ACTA, e quindi occorrerà valutare se il gioco vale la candela, se in assenza di reali vantaggi, come ha chiuso il commissario, sarà opportuno apporre la nostra firma.
Il y a 43 articles. Le seul qui intéresse la communauté Internet, c'est l'article 27 parce qu'on y parle de ce qu'il va se passer dans l'environnement numérique.
The objective of ACTA is to address large-scale infringements of intellectual property rights which have a significant commercial impact. And it is not about controlling travellers on the content of their laptops or their computers.
Effectivement, c'est sur ce point-là que les droits fondamentaux sont invoqués à mauvais escient.
Wir wollen keine Auslagerung der Durchsetzung geistiger Eigentumsrechte an Private. Rechtsstaat und Demokratie verlangen, dass Eingriffe in Grundrechte, auch im Internet, durch legitimierte Vertreterinnen des Staates vorgenommen werden und dass dabei die hohen Standards unserer Verfassung, der Menschenrechtskonvention und des Lissabon-Vertrages gelten. Ein Abkommen, das
Amelia Andersdotter is the youngest MEP in the Parliament and also she's a member of the Pirate Party. Let's talk with her and see what she can tell us.
Well, I'm working with the ACTA opinion in the ACTA committee. We deal with industrial issues. And in the industrial committee, we will be looking at the impact of ACTA on European industries and how, if ACTA is beneficial to European industries, if so, how, if there are any problems with ACTA from an industrial perspective. We will hold our first, I think that we're trying to hold our first debate on this issue on the 28th. I perceive there to be a debate which is actually developing, kind of taking form, and especially at the base level, like with citizens, that we have a very big debate at the citizen level about how we want to regulate society now in the information age. I find that very positive.
Es que lo de regular Internet, claro, habría que regularlo, lo que no habría que ser es más restrictivo que la propia realidad. Lo que creo que ahora se está haciendo desde lo que está viniendo de la ley ACTA y la SOPA y todas las noticias que nos están llegando de Estados Unidos es que al final las leyes de Internet están queriendo ser más restrictivas de lo que es la ley en cualquier ley, ¿no? Entonces en muchos casos están criminalizando al usuario antes de que haya cometido el crimen. Entonces toda la libertad esa que te permite Internet la están revirtiendo. Claro, una regulación tiene que existir, pero no en nombre de lo que me parece que están intentando hacer, que al final es pues coartar las libertades personales y ponerlas al servicio del mercado.
I think there's a general concern in the public debate about how the legislative process around, like how we create legislation to specifically for communications technologies. There's a general concern about the direction in which they're heading with people who use communication technologies often. And I think the concern for ACTA is just like one out of those concerns. It's actually like probably there's a lot of pent-up concern that's now getting expressed in this debate, right?
Is the political class ready to allow the internet online civil society to act and to take it into consideration? Are they ready to do it? Are they ready to take a look and to try to transform and to get something practical from that? I don't know.
Is getting a lot of attention inside the European Parliament and the European institutions, right? And the European Parliament is making one main report and 4 supporting opinions for this agreement. So it is getting scrutinized a lot by parliamentarians and from many different angles. The Civil Liberties Committee is also going to make an opinion, so is the Development Committee and the Legal Affairs Committee. So actually our work in ITRE is just one facet of inspection out of many facets.
The online civil society, we are at the stage we don't even ask anymore, because it already did. WikiLeaks did change the society. Anonymous changed the society. What is very interesting to observe is that the logo of Anonymous, which it's a pirate-based, hacker-based group on web, was transferred to the emblem of Occupy Wall Street. You know, that face from Vendetta?
Yeah, I've seen it.
So I think we are there. The question is not if they can, is how this will happen.
You will have to ask the people who are protesting about what are their main concerns about the ACTA agreement, I guess.
The European Commission is referring the controversial anti-counterfeiting trade agreement to the European Court of Justice. ACTA has provoked a bitter response from opponents who fear it will limit freedom on the internet and risks inflicting huge fines on the families of teenagers who download music.
It is good news that the Commission at last concedes that there are fundamental rights issues with ACTA, and that the ECJ needs to have a look at it.
Just one question. The press tends to simplify matters. As a rule, would we be right to say today that Anonymous has won?
ACTA is it's a complicated treaty. It's not a simple one. It's one between European member states, European Union, and 10 other participants. It's about enforcement rules, and when you take a closer look at the discussion, it is about substantial discussions. And that's why I believe that it makes ample sense that the European Court of Justice would balance the fundamental rights that are part of this whole discussion.
What is happening actually is that you have on internet communities which take position and make petitions, letters, videos. So what I think it brought up the media is not the truth, or where you are more aware about general situation, but what it brought instead is reactivity. It's to join fast common causes.
When it comes to a conflict between commercial rights and human rights, the European Parliament has a clear choice. They should stand on the side of citizens and on the sides of the fundamental values that are the core of the European Union. And that is why, within the last few weeks, a massive 2.4 million people have signed the petition calling on this Parliament to take a stand and ensure that our fundamental rights of freedom on the internet, freedom of expression, are not compromised by this clumsily drawn up international agreement.
Je voudrais savoir, de la part du commissaire ou de M. Geiger, qui est légalement habilité à exercer le droit de police sur Internet. Qui, en dehors des autorités judiciaires, peut avoir légalement accès à la communication électronique supposée véhiculer des violations à l'accord ACTA.
Comme vous le savez, nous sommes beaucoup, ici et en dehors de cette salle, à reprocher le manque de transparence qui a entouré l'élaboration de ce traité et le manque de concertation démocratique. Et je ne suis pas loin de penser que si le traité de Lisbonne n'avait pas prévu une procédure de codécision du Parlement européen, il n'y aurait peut-être pas eu de concertation démocratique tout court.
For many years we lamented the lack of engagement, particularly by the young. Well, now we have it.
This is it, the end of the program. I hope you learned something about the Parliament and its issues. See you next month. Bye.